Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into an epic journey with our series I Survived 7 Days in an Abandoned City. And trust me, this adventure is going to be intense. Let's start with Day 1, arriving at the edge of this eerie, abandoned city, where crumbling skyscrapers loom like ghosts, swallowed by vines and shadows. The air feels heavy with silence. On Day 2, I'm scavenging inside a broken storefront, heart pounding as I shine my light on a dusty shelf. There's a single can of food, a small victory, but the creaks and groans of the city keep me on edge, always looking over my shoulder. By Day 3, I'm crossing a collapsed overpass, each step a gamble as chunks of concrete crumble into the abyss below. That night, I'm hiding in a narrow alley, holding my breath as a mysterious noise echoes closer. My lights off. Day 4 brings a glimmer of hope as I find a safe shelter in an abandoned apartment. Later, I'm desperately searching for water, kneeling by a stagnant puddle in the street. It's murky, risky, but thirst drives me to consider it, the weight of survival pressing down. I decide to climb a fallen billboard for a better view, gripping the rusted metal as I ascend. The city sprawling below like a graveyard of steel and glass. Every move is a test of endurance. Suddenly, I freeze. A snarling dog with matted fur blocks my path on a debris-filled street. My heart races as I raise my crowbar, hoping I won't have to fight. Down in an abandoned subway station, I discover a hidden stash cans, a canteen, supplies that could mean survival. Then, disaster strikes. I'm sprinting out of a collapsing building, dust and debris raining down as I barely escape, my pulse pounding in my ears. I set up a makeshift trap in a dark alley using wires and cans to alert me of danger. In an abandoned office, I find an old radio, fingers trembling. I adjust the dials, hoping for a signal, a voice, anything to break the isolation. I climb through a broken window into a dark room, careful not to cut myself on the jagged glass. The peeling wallpaper and eerie stillness make my skin crawl. That night, I cook over a small fire in a cracked parking lot, roasting a scavenged piece of food. The warmth is a comfort, but the darkness beyond keeps me on edge. Day 6 takes me into an abandoned hospital, the hallway silent except for the echo of my footsteps. My light reveals a dusty gurney. I hide inside a rusted car, peeking through a cracked windshield as something moves in the shadows. I don't dare breathe, knowing danger is close. In a dilapidated library, I find a tattered map, a potential lifeline in this maze of ruins. My hands shake with excitement as I trace possible routes to safety. I cross a makeshift rope bridge between two buildings. I reach a collapsed tunnel, the rubble blocking my path. It's frustrating, but I'm not giving up yet. I need to find another way. Resting in an overgrown park, I sit on a rusted bench, the broken playground equipment, a haunting reminder of what this city once was. I'm weary, but I can't stop now. I scavenge in a pharmacy, searching through scattered pill bottles for anything useful. Every find feels like a small victory in this endless fight. A storm hits hard, rain pouring down as lightning cracks the sky. I stand in the street, defiant, knowing I have to keep moving despite the chaos. I discover a hidden bunker, kneeling by a rusted hatch in the ground. My light reveals a way down, and I feel a surge of hope. Maybe this is my chance. Inside the bunker, I descend a rusty ladder, the claustrophobic space closing in. But I push forward, searching for anything that can help me survive. I find a crate of canned food in the bunker, a rare moment of triumph. A flooded basement traps me next. The water chest deep as I search for an exit. Panic sets in, but I force myself to stay calm, knowing I'll find a way out. I climb a collapsed skyscraper, gripping broken concrete as I ascend. The tilted building a stark reminder of the city's downfall. Every move is a test of strength. I rest by a makeshift shelter of tarps and debris. The soft glow of my light a small comfort in the dark. I spot a sparking power line blocking my path. The danger clear. I need to find another way, my mind racing for solutions. In an abandoned garage, I find a working bicycle, rusty but functional. It's a game changer, and I can't help but feel a spark of hope. I ride through the deserted streets, weaving through debris. Freedom of movement is exhilarating, even in this desolate place. A drone buzzes overhead, and I dive behind a rusted dumpster, turning off my light. My heart pounds as its red light scans the area. I can't let it find me. On a rooftop, I discover an overgrown garden with edible plants. A tomato in my hand feels like a treasure, and I let myself hope for better days. I harvest more food from the garden, carefully gathering what I can. The broken skyline around me feels less threatening with this small win. I build a signal fire on the rooftop. Piling scavenged wood and lighting it up, smoke rises into the sky, my plea for rescue. Then I spot a helicopter in the distance, shielding my eyes as I wave desperately. My heart leaps. Could this be my way out? I climb down a rusted fire escape, the shaky metal creaking under my weight. But I move quickly, driven by the promise of rescue. In a dark storage room, I find a working flashlight, its bright beam a lifeline in this endless darkness. I'm ready to keep going. I navigate a dark tunnel, the graffiti-covered walls closing in. But my new light keeps me steady as I push forward. I reach a rusted gate in the tunnel, a heavy padlock blocking my path. It's another obstacle, but I'm not giving up now. I swing my crowbar at the padlock, breaking it open with a satisfying crack. The gate swings free, and I feel a surge of determination. Behind the gate, I find a hidden cache of supplies, more food, a small first aid kit. It's exactly what I need to keep going. I rest in an abandoned subway car, the cracked seats a strange comfort. I'm exhausted, but I can feel the end of this journey nearing. A distant sound jolts me awake. I raise my light, listening carefully, every nerve on edge as I prepare for what's next. I investigate the sound, walking down the subway tunnel. The darkness presses in, but I need to know what's out there. I find fresh footprints in the dirt, my light illuminating the tracks. Someone else is here, and I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I follow the footprints, my light steady as I track them through the tunnel. My mind races with possibilities, but I stay focused. At the end of the tunnel, I encounter another survivor, their makeshift weapon raised. We stand off, tension crackling in the air. I lower my crowbar, trying to negotiate. We're both just trying to survive, and maybe we can help each other. We team up, walking side by side through the tunnel, sharing the light. It's uneasy, but having someone else here changes everything. We find an exit, a ladder leading to the surface. The faint light above feels like a beacon, and I start to believe we'll make it. I climb the ladder, the rusted rungs creaking but holding. The surface is so close, and I can almost taste freedom. Emerging into the city, I watch the sunrise over the ruins. It's beautiful, a new beginning after everything I've been through. On a rooftop, I spot a rescue team in the distance. I wave frantically, hope surging as they approach. I sprint across the rooftop, the helicopter landing nearby. Every step brings me closer to safety, and I can't stop now. I reach the rescue team, collapsing with relief as they help me up. I've made it. I've survived. I board the helicopter, the city shrinking below as we lift off. The weight of the past 7 days falls away, and I can finally breathe. Looking out the window, I watch the abandoned city fade into the distance, a mix of relief and nostalgia washing over me. I did it. I survived 7 days in this forsaken place, and I'll never forget it. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more adventures.